The Eidos logo. This actually, to me, will always be more representative of Final Fantasy VII than the intro for the PlayStation version. Because I played the PC version first. I don't know if I've told you guys that before, but this one too, with the chocobos running through the Squaresoft logo. That takes me back. Okay, so where were we last time? I think we had just finished the scene at Calm. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. So yeah, technically now we can head south looking for Sephiroth, but there are a few things we want to pick up here in the town first, so... Okay, we need to head into this building first. Now, depending on who you have in your party, pay attention to that. Actually, let me change this back. Because if you have... Well, for now, if you're coming in here doing this now, it doesn't really matter if you have Aeris, Tifa, or Barret in your party. Your answer should be the same, depending on who you want to date later on. But if there was another character that we haven't come across yet that you have in your party, you'd want to answer to the opposite. I won't spoil that for now, but I'll mention it again later when we get that character. So this person says, thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient thanks to Shinra. Do you think so? So if you say, yeah, maybe, that's going to boost the affection of the other character I'm talking about. But if you say you're full of it, it's going to boost the affection of whichever of the 3 party members we've been talking about this whole time that is currently in your active party. So I'm going to say you're full of it. In this cupboard, there is an ether, so pick that up. Then we head upstairs. And there's a little girl here, talk to her. She'll say that Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. If you say, yeah, maybe, again, that's going to boost the affection of either Tifa, Barret, or Aeris, depending on who's in your party. If you say, no way, it's going to boost the affection of that other person. So I'm going to say, yeah, maybe. And that's all we can do here, so let's head to the next house. A couple more items we can pick up. Also some new materia available as well. This guy's talking about Midgar. He left. There's a dog trapped inside of this freaking closet for some reason. I don't know what the point of that is. You come upstairs, and in this cupboard, we have another ether. Alright, that's all we can do here. Head into this house. A couple things we can get here. So this guy's given us some clues about Sephiroth and the direction he has headed. Nothing in here. Let's head up these stairs first. A couple kids up here. Can talk to. And I don't know if there's anything we can get. There it is. Yeah, get a guard source inside of that cupboard. I'm pretty sure that's everything up here. Let's check real quick. Yeah. One more thing to get. Up another set of stairs here on the far side of the house. Kind of this winding staircase here. Head to the top. And there's a chest here. Contains what's called the Peacemaker. That's a gun. It's a weapon for, not for Barret, a weapon for a different character later on in the game. Okay, that's everything we can do in this house. Before we head to the shops up there, let's go into this place. And right underneath the stairs here, you can pick up another ether. It doesn't really matter what you say here, this doesn't have any effect, but it is true that they're making monsters. And then upstairs is another guy you can talk to. This is actually a place we're going to be... Don't go back downstairs. This is a place we'll be coming to much later in the game, so remember this place. It's going to be important in the future. For now, there's nothing we can do up here. let's head to the shops, see what they got for sale. There are 2 materia in particular that I want to pick up. And I want to get some hypers, probably. Okay, so at the item store, we have 5,000 gil right now. We have 3 tranquilizers and no hypers, so we're going to need to pick some of those up, but I want to make sure I have enough money for more important things first. For instance, we want to buy earth materia. I'm going to get 2 of them, mostly because, I mean, you could get 3, but the enemy skill materia, whoever has the enemy skill materia is going to be using primarily enemy skills. The enemy skill materia is like freaking really good. I remember the first probably 4 or 5 times I played this, I didn't even bother with it, and the game is so much easier if you use enemy skills. Like, you have to, you know, do a little research, obviously, or, you know, watch a walkthrough. I'll show you where to get them all. But the enemy skill materia is just unbelievably strong. You're not even going to need to use anything else if, you know, you just equip that on one character. So I'm only going to get 2 earth spells for that reason, or 2 earth materia. Poison isn't that useful. We already have one, and I'm not going to bother to get multiple of those. The heal materia, this one here, will heal status ailments. It's like the Asuna spell. The only thing about status ailments in this game is that none of them, and I mean none of them, are permanent, except for Fury and Sadness. Those are the only ones that are permanent. So Poison doesn't last after a battle. Silence doesn't last after a battle's finished. None of those status ailments are permanent. They only last for the battle that they're inflicted in. So this is kind of a useless materia in a lot of ways. If you're looking to master all of your materia, you know, pick one up, but I can get one later on. So I'm not going to waste my money on that right now. I mean, I'll pick it up later, because I'm not really going to be using it in battle anyways. And at the weapons store, there are a couple of new weapons that are technically stronger for a couple characters, like this cannonball for Barret and the mithril claw for Tifa, but not essential right now, and we don't really have that much money, so I'm not going to buy those because we'll get better ones soon enough anyways. For now, I'm going to use the rest of my money on hypers and tranquilizers, because we need those. So let's get 10 and make sure we have at least 10 of both of those. And with that, I think that's everything we need to do here in the town. So let's head south. So today we're going to be getting some really important enemy skills. Actually, also, I'm trying to remember what I've done on this file. Okay, so I don't have the level 2 yet for Cloud, and I don't have Red 13's second limit break within the first tier yet. So we're going to use, where is it? A hyper on Red 13 so that he can start building his limit break as fast as possible. And then as soon as Cloud kills enough enemies, we'll do the same for him so that he can start learning the second limit break within the second tier as quickly as possible. So yeah, just keep heading in this direction. I guess not really south as much as it is east, southeast. Okay, so you come to this place. It looks like there's kind of a farm. There are some chocobo tracks in the ground. There is a specific enemy we want to encounter while we're here, but we need to make sure that we have a character up to level 16 first. You need to be a multiple of level 4 in order to learn this ability with the enemy skill materia. So Cloud's got it right now. He's going to be the first one to get to level 16. So I'm going to probably have to do that off screen, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have Cloud up to level 16 now. So that means we are ready to encounter... Oops, I don't have all on that anymore. ready to encounter the enemy that I'm looking for. So I'll show off a couple of battles here, just so that you know what you're looking for, and what to watch out for as well. Because there is one enemy that can inflict sadness on you, which is really annoying if you're looking, like if you have a hyper cast on Red 13, so you can have Fury, and you want to level up his limit breaks. Actually, I want to look at that real quick. Yeah, still don't have the second one. So you want to try and kill those enemies as quickly as possible so that they don't inflict sadness on the characters that have Fury on them on purpose. Okay, this is not it, so I'll just skip through this. Probably just going to run away from battles like that because I don't want to level up Red 13 to level 16 just yet, because I don't want him to also get hit with this attack. Because this enemy skill only hits characters that are at a level that's a multiple of 4. So at the moment, it won't actually have any effect on Eris or Red 13, only on Cloud, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is not the battle we want, but those guys right there, they're doing it right now. That shower attack, what are they called anyways? That is the attack that you don't want to get hit with, and he's doing it right now to Red 13, exactly what I didn't want to happen. So this will make him go back to normal status. Eris already has sadness inflicted on her, so now I have to use another hyper on Red 13, which is pretty annoying, but, you know, gotta deal with it, I guess. That's why we bought him back in Calm there. And this is the battle we're looking for, finally. Okay, so we don't want to kill everyone. In fact, we only want to kill... It's those, like, chipmunk things in the background. They will use an enemy skill. It's called level 4 Suicide. We want to get him to use it, but you might have to wait a little while to get him to do it. They have some attacks that can hurt pretty bad, like that one, that sewer attack. Good way to build your limit break, but keep an eye on that and heal when you need to. Okay, we killed that one. Now all we need to do is stay at a good level of HP. Okay, that won't kill him. And just wait for him to do the attack. Now, I ended up in the last battle wanting to use Red 13's limit break because he got it. And so he leveled up. So this is going to end up hitting Cloud and Red 13 both. And you'll see the effects when we get there. But Eris should be okay, so just keep your HP up and wait for him to do it. There it is. He's finally doing it. Okay. So there you go. It almost killed Cloud and Red 13. Let's use Sled Fang again, even though it won't really do anything. But now we just need to kill this guy. I use it again. That'll probably kill. Oh, it won't kill him. But anyways, that's how you learn that enemy skill. Just finish him off. There we go. Now again, the mini status effect is not permanent, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, after the battle... Oh, there we got Red 13's second limit break as well. Excellent. So, no more need to do any grinding out here. Let's just head into the town and rest. A couple of materia we need to pick up while we're here as well. If you come here to the fence, the chocobos look freaking jacked in this version. And talk to the chocobo here. What you want to say is... just regular Wark, I believe. And then they'll do this little dance for you. And when they're done doing this, they will give you a materia called Chocomog. And Chocomog is a summon materia, but the really cool thing about it is that if you pair it on your weapon with an elemental materia, it actually gives you a wind elemental attack on your weapon. So let me just show you what I mean. For the time being, we have fire elemental on her. We're going to want that set up again soon. So this is just for demonstration. Don't actually do this. But if you pair Chocomog, an elemental on your weapon, that means that your attack will have a wind element tied to it. That's going to be very useful in the future because there are a lot of enemies in this game that are weak to wind. So that's a combination we'll be taking advantage of quite a bit. For the time being, I actually want to put the all materia back on restore, and definitely earth. And then we want to give her the elemental fire. Again, you need Eris to have elemental fire on her armor. This is essential for what we're about to do. We also want to give an earth to... Oh, he has two. Why do you have two earths? Give him steel again. We want you to have an earth. Get rid of ice and put earth there. Need to have earth. Earth is going to be huge. It's definitely the most powerful magic spell we have currently at our disposal. If you come in here, you can have there's an inn. Well, not a free inn, but 100 gil is... I guess that's a little expensive, but use it so that you can heal up, get all your MP back that you need. We need a certain amount of gil. Okay, good. I think we have enough. You're gonna need probably about 3,000 gil, I believe. Maybe a little more than that. We might be a little short. But, talk to this guy. We need to buy from Billy here. Well, first of all, we're coming here to buy a chocobo, but they don't have any chocobos for sale. So we have to go catch one ourselves. Now, the reason you want to catch a chocobo during this part will become evident in just a minute. Not interested. He'll basically explain everything about catching a chocobo there, but I'm just going to show you how to do that. So, what we need to do first is buy a chocobo lure materia. And then we need to buy some greens. What you're going to do is buy 2 of these mimic greens. Right now I can only buy 1, but that's okay for the time being. We will come by another one and actually catch a chocobo to ride a little later on. For now, we only want to get a certain enemy skill, and we can only get it from a chocobo that comes within a very specific group of enemies. So equip Cloud. We don't need fire for now. Equip him with the chocobo lure materia. With that equipped, when you walk on these tracks like this, this is what will get you a battle in which you'll find a chocobo. And then in order to catch a chocobo, you need to use the mimic greens. Okay, this is not the battle we want. Run away from this one. Actually, now that I think about it, these guys can cast sadness on you, and we might actually want that to happen. Well, we do, in fact, want it to happen. If they can actually inflict status on us, it means we won't have to use our own tranquilizers to do it. And then we want all of our party members to be inflicted with sadness, every single one of them. And, you know, of course, when I want him to do it, he won't do it. Anyways, that's not the battle we want. There's a very specific one we want to encounter, so I will keep doing this off screen until I find it. Alright, this is the battle we want. So very first thing you need to do, go to your items and use, where is it? Mimic Green on this chocobo. Then, with Cloud, use level 4 Suicide. Using level 4 Suicide on this particular chocobo is going to get him to use an enemy skill on you. And it is the Choco Buckle skill. Boom. And then we should learn it. There we go. Learned Choco Buckle. So that's how you learn that enemy skill. So, now that we've done that, we want to use Quake on these guys, not Fire. Quake is much stronger. Hurry up and kill him. Okay, cool. We have Eris Limit Break as well. That's also essential. we are basically ready to go at this point. Okay, so there's a very important reason that we want our setup to be in a certain way. First of all, make sure everyone has sadness cast on them. Where's my tranquilizers? There they are. Everyone has to have sadness on them. Everyone also has to be in the back row, like that. And let's go ahead and just use items to heal, potions. Don't care about potions. We're pretty good on MP. Make absolutely certain that Eris has fire elemental on her armor. This is like absolutely, like you have to do this or else you will not survive this battle. Also, make sure, before I forget, that she's the one with the enemy skill materia. So let's give, I don't care, lightning to Cloud and enemy skill to her. You know what? I might actually want to get rid of any materia that I know for a fact I won't need. Won't need fire. Won't need sense. Definitely need those. And let's give restore all. So that'll give her like 20 more HP. Believe it or not, that might be worth it. Everyone else, if you don't need a materia, don't have it on them. We need as much defense as we can. All we need is earth and restore all, probably. So, heal him back. And for red 13, no fire, no cover. Earth definitely, no lightning. And restore all. Okay. Again, that only gave us about 26 HP, but could totally be worth it. So, the reason you're supposed to catch a chocobo at this part is because there's a monster waiting in this desert. And you can't cross it. You cannot cross this desert without encountering the enemy unless you have a chocobo. A chocobo is fast. There it is right there. See that snake? Okay. The snake is way too powerful, technically, for us to fight right now, unless you know what you're doing. If you have everyone in the back row, you have sadness cast on everyone so that increases your defense. You have as much HP as you can possibly have at your current level by not equipping too many materia. And you make sure you have the enemy skill materia on Eris and the elemental fire pair on her armor. You can survive this battle. Make sure you save it. I don't know if I did already, but I'm going to do it again just in case, so that we can try this again if need be. But we're going to go ahead and encounter this enemy on purpose right now. Just go ahead and run in the sand and he'll come right after you. So there's an enemy skill this guy has that we need. We need it. And make sure, oh, the other thing is, you got to make sure that Eris's limit break is all the way up at the very beginning. For now, use Matra magic on him, but after a certain phase, he's going to kind of like rise up, the snake will rise up, and then you don't want to attack with Eris anymore because he'll do a counterattack. We need to keep Eris's HP full as much as we can. Keeping them in the back row is really going to help with that. You can just keep casting Quake, and even when he does attack, it's not like, if I was in the front row without sadness, that would have almost basically killed me. But I can take a couple of hits in the back row having sadness inflicted. So that's going to help you quite a bit. So just keep casting Quake. I'm actually going to wait on this, because he might go into his next form here. Yes. No, he didn't. Okay, so use Matra Magic again. Quake. I'll probably have Cloud heal himself. Go ahead and cure all. Okay, he's going to move into a second phase. There we go. Now don't attack anymore with Eris, because he'll counterattack. We don't want that. Keep casting Quake with Cloud and Red 13. Eventually he's going to kick one of them out of the battle. Just remove them entirely. Just defend with Eris for now. Keep casting Quake. See, that only did 76 damage. That's really not bad. Keep casting Quake. We'll have Eris cure herself. Or cure all, I guess, for now. It's okay. You don't have to worry about the other two at this point, because they're going to get killed or kicked out of the battle anyways. Mostly we just need to keep Eris' HP up as high as possible and keep casting Quake. And then make sure, again, that Eris has her limit break ready to go. Is he going to do it yet? Okay, not yet. Yes, okay. So he just kicked Cloud out of the battle. So Cloud has been removed from the party. He's not dead. He's just been removed from the battle. So we only need to cast Quake. It's either twice or 3 times, depending on how much damage you've done so far. And then he's gonna do the enemy skill we want. Okay, good. Now have Eris limit break ready to go. Because as soon as he uses this, we need to use her limit immediately. Okay. Didn't happen yet. Defend, but wait for her limit. Wait for her to come back. Okay, she's ready to go. Cast Quake. And then he'll use Beta. Yes, use Healing Wind immediately. Healing Wind will cancel him from immediately after this Beta attack. It's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to kill Red 13 and almost kill Eris. She learns it, but she uses Healing Wind right away. Healing Wind will interrupt him from using a physical attack, which would basically immediately kill her. If he tried to cure instead of using Healing Wind, he would just attack you and kill you immediately. So now we'll be okay. Just use Cure one more time to be safe, get back to full HP, and then use the enemy skill we just learned, Beta, on him twice, and he should be dead. Whoops, enemy skill. Okay, good, he missed. There's Beta. We only need to use this twice, and he will be finished. Alright, this is not going to kill us, and he's definitely dead after this one. There we go, we did it. Awesome, so not only did we defeat a really powerful monster, we barely did it, but we did it. We also learned Beta, which is a really good enemy skill. Now get out of the desert, because you might be thinking, oh, we killed it, now we can cross the desert. No, he continues to respawn. You have to get a Chocobo in order to cross the desert safely. But, see, Cloud actually isn't dead, he was just removed from battle. Let's go ahead and use a Phoenix down. What the? There we go. And cure everybody up. I might actually go back and use the, what do you call it? Use the inn. I need to buy another Chocobo, another Mimic Green to catch another Chocobo. But I think I'm going to do most of that here in the next episode. So for now, I'm just going to head back and rest. But yeah, key to that battle. Everyone in the back row. Make sure that you have Quake on 2 characters. Make sure everyone has Sadness inflicted on them. Make sure you have Elemental and Fire paired together on Eris' armor. And then as soon as you get him to cast Beta, make sure she has her limit break ready to go so she can cast Healing Wind. Otherwise, if you just were to use Cure, he would do a physical attack and kill you first before you were able to get it off. But Healing Wind interrupts him and heals you quick enough to be able to avoid that. So that's the key to that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Peace!